be afraid of the dark. Just relax and let the darkness fall over you.
Welcome to Afraidish, a podcast where we take a deep dive into the history and paranormal while enjoying some tasty adult beverages. From ghost sightings to hauntings, urban legends and cryptids, let's get weird and afraid-ish together. Welcome to episode 47. I'm Paul.
And I'm Ashley.
How have we
I
been?
said my name really weird.
Yeah. That's all right.
What?
How have we been?
Fine.
Besides drunk and high. I don't know.
Fine.
I'm not high.
No, but you're...
I'm on my third or fourth cup.
Well, those are 8-ounce glasses. Those are juice glasses. Well, maybe they're 12. No, because they don't hold a whole can of pop.
No.
They're 8-ounce glasses.
Yes. But I'm also tired.
Yeah, oh my god. I did not sleep last night.
I know.
For shit.
Anyways,
awful.
I am drinking blood orange margarita.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wine mix. It's only 15% alcohol.
And then you've added Sprite to it,
just a
which
splash.
dilutes it a little bit too.
Just a splash, yeah.
I am drinking, well, first and foremost, I'm high as fuck. And I'm also drinking a Sippin' Pretty Fruited Sour. I'm really digging the sours lately.
Yeah.
Like, we had that one at the brewery a couple weeks ago. Was it Gilligan's Island?
Yes.
Oh, that was so good. It was papaya and pineapple.
Yeah.
And then this one I think is guava and papaya something. It doesn't say on the can, but it did on the box.
Yeah, when I got that one, there was another sour one next to that one, but it was an IPA, I think.
Ooh, acai, guava, and elderberry. Ooh, with a Himalayan pink sea salt.
Oh, nice.
All right. Sorry, go ahead.
Anyways. When I saw that one, there was another sour, same brand, but it was a pale ale. Or no, I don't know.
Well, sours are, I don't know, they're light, and they're sour, and pale ale to me is more bitter than sour, but I don't know. I'm digging the sours. The brewery that we went to, Wire Road.
Yeah.
I've been there a few other times, like, with friends, and the sours are always good. Like, I had a hibiscus. That may not have been a sour, to be fair, but it was a hibiscus beer. So good.
Yeah.
That was last summer. It was probably right before or right after Justin died. It was probably before. And then they have a peach sour that I've had. I don't know if it's the same peach sour that they had when we were there recently, or if it's a different one. But they had that last summer, and that was really good too.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm digging the sours.
Yeah. Well, other than that, we've just been reading and listening to fantasy romance, aka face smut, aka shadow daddy smut.
Oh,
AKA...
shadow daddies. Listen, I have been talking to like all of my clients, all of my friends, and we all agree that men, if you are a man interested in a woman, you should take interest in the things that she's interested in, especially if she's interested in books that are written by other women. Yeah. Because women write about what they fantasize about.
Yep.
So if your girl is reading fantasy romance books, check out what she's reading, because I guarantee you, she's giving you an instruction manual.
Yep. Well, I'm listening to the same books that you've read. And
yes.
I like the storylines a lot.
Yeah. So you're in Crescent City right now,
Yes.
which is written by the same author that wrote A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Just under 100 chapters.
Per book.
Per book.
I finished House of Blood and Earth a couple of days ago. It was like 102, 103 chapters.
It's insane.
But
it's so good.
And I hope she does a House of Many Waters, because there are some things by the end that, like, the main plot line, tied up, neat little bow, it's perfect. But the surrounding characters
right.
have a lot of loose ends that I'm like, okay, can we have a fourth book so that these can be tied up now, please?
Yeah. Anyways, that's what we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now let's get into it.
Okie dokie, tell me about the ghosties.
Now for some fun facts about spooky forests.
Ooh.
Here are 5 haunted forests from around the world. 5 fun facts. Number 1. Hoia Bashu Forest in Romania, known as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania. This forest is famous for its warped trees, an airy circle in the middle where no vegetation grows.
Mm-hmm.
Visitors have reported feeling nauseous, dizzy, and experiencing intense anxiety. Many believe it's a portal to other dimensions, making it one of the most haunted places on Earth.
Well, if it's a portal to another dimension, is it haunted, or are they interdimensional beings? Also, are all ghosts interdimensional beings?
Could be, I don't know. We could go into other dimensions when we pass this life. I don't know.
Who does know?
Who
Dead
knows?
people, that's who know.
That's who knows. Number 2. Aokigahara Forest in Japan, also called the Suicide Forest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Aokigahara lies at the base of Mount Fuji and has a dark history. Locals say the forest is haunted by Yuri, or angry spirits who lure people into its depths. It's dense with trees, making it easy to get lost, and it's famous for its unsettling silence.
Like no animal life?
Yeah, like no, you can't hear birds or anything.
Really?
Number 3, Epping Forest in England. This ancient woodland near London is linked to notorious criminals like the highwayman Dick Turpin, whose ghost is said to haunt the forest. The forest has earned a spooky reputation with reports of headless horsemen, eerie noises, and the legend of Hangman's Hill, where cars are mysteriously pulled uphill. Now there's a lot of
places like that
in the US, yeah. It's crazy. Anyways, number 4. Whispers in Yosemite. In Yosemite National Park, some hikers have heard mysterious crying near Chilnualna Falls. According to local Native American legends, these are the cries of a child who drowned in Grouse Lake, and anyone who enters the lake to help will also drown.
When you started talking about Yosemite, the air pressure changed and my ears started ringing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Number 5. Mysterious carvings in the woods. Strange and unsettling discoveries have been made in some forests, like sticks carved into spears or unusual symbols etched into trees. In one case, a stuffed animal was found hanging from a noose in the middle of the woods, adding to forest's mysterious atmosphere.
That's teenagers.
Yeah.
That's youths.
Yeah.
That's why Gerard Way said teenagers scared the living shit out of me.
Yep.
So.
All right. So those are 5 fun facts. Anyways, in the last episode, I discussed UFO/UAP sightings in Missouri and briefly discussed Marley Woods. Mm-hmm. Today's episode takes us deep into heart into the heart of Missouri to a place shrouded in mystery where paranormal phenomena lurk behind every tree and within every shadowy corner. I'm talking about Marley Woods, often called Missouri's own Bermuda Triangle.
Did you know there's a Michigan Triangle too?
I think there's probably one in every state.
I don't know about that, but like the whole Lake Superior is a weird ass place, man. Weird shit happens up there.
Yeah, there's one in New England as well. I've heard stories about too.
Yeah, in Maine or Vermont, or maybe it intersects Maine and Vermont. Yeah.
It's pretty wild. In this episode, we'll explore the bizarre encounters, unexplained sightings, and strange activity that have plagued the region for decades. From UFOs and cryptids to poltergeist-like hauntings, Marley Woods has baffled investigators, scientists, and even those just passing through. So buckle up and get ready, because what you're about to hear may make you question the very nature of reality. Now let's unravel the mystery of Marley Woods. Located in a rural, undisclosed area in Oregon County in southern Missouri, Marley Woods' exact location remains a mystery, and that's by design. Researchers and investigators who have explored the area want to keep its coordinates a secret. I'm sure people have probably found it by now anyways. Partly to prevent an influx of paranormal enthusiasts and trespassers and to protect the integrity of their research. The people who live in and around Marley Woods are often tight-lipped about the strange happenings, reluctant to draw attention to themselves. Marley Woods isn't just another remote forest. It's considered one of the most significant paranormal hotspots in the United States. Due to its concentration of strangeness, it's often compared to places like Utah's Skinwalker Ranch. Over the years, Marley Woods has been the site of numerous UFO sightings, cattle mutilations, strange orbs of light, and encounters with mysterious creatures. In fact, some residents have gone as far to say that there's a palpable energy to the land, a feeling that something isn't quite right. So, how did this remote patch of Missouri become such a hub of unexplained phenomena? To answer that, we need to explore the area's history and hear from those who've dared to investigate this strange occurrences. During this episode, we'll reference a few key investigations, including work by the National Institute for Discovery Science and the accounts gathered by Ted Phillips, a renowned UFO investigator. Phillips has dedicated much of his career to study Marley Woods, and his findings are nothing short of chilling. One of the most unnerving aspects of the Marley Woods phenomenon is the frequency of cattle mutilations. Starting in the late 1960s and continuing to the present day, ranchers in the area have reported finding their livestock dead under strange and unexplained circumstances. The bodies are often discovered with surgical-like incisions, organs removed with precision, and no signs of blood in or around the carcass. Even more perplexing, predators and scavengers tend to avoid these mutilated animals. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
One rancher described finding one of his cattle lying in a field, its body completely drained of blood, with circular cuts on its hide that appear to have been made with a laser-like instrument. These incidents don't just affect cattle, though. Reports of horses and even wild animals being found mutilated similarly have surfaced over the years. The question is, who or what is responsible for these gruesome acts? Around the same time these mutilations were first reported, sightings of UFOs in Marley Woods began to increase. Witnesses often describe seeing large, glowing orbs hovering silently above fields or darting across the night sky at incredible speeds. Some have even seen disc-shaped craft or triangular objects moving with unnatural agility. One notable account comes from a local farmer who spotted a bright, hovering object in his field late one night. He described it as being about the size of a car, pulsating with a bluish light. The object emitted a low hum and suddenly shot off into the sky at an impossible speed. Was there a connection between the UFO sightings and the cattle mutilation? Many researchers believe so. UFO investigators like Ted Phillips have suggested that these incidents may be part of a larger, more disturbing pattern of extraterrestrial activity in Marley Woods. Ted passed away in 2020, but you can do a quick Google search for more on Phillips' work and theories. Detailed case studies from his years investigating Marley Woods and other UFO hotspots worldwide can be found. One of Marley Woods' most enduring mysteries is the appearance of strange glowing orbs. These lights, often described as floating, pulsating spheres, have been seen by numerous witnesses in the sky and on the ground. The orbs vary in size, color, and intensity, but they all share a few eerie characteristics. They seem to possess a level of intelligence, responding to human presence or activity. Just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There are reports of people walking through the woods and suddenly encountering these floating lights, which seem to approach and follow them, only to vanish into thin air. Others have seen the orbs hovering over homes or livestock, silently observing the surroundings before darting into the sky. One chilling account comes from a couple who witnessed an orb hovering just a few feet off the ground outside their home. They described it as being about basketball-sized and glowing with an orange-red hue. When they tried to get closer, it seemed to react, moving away from them before suddenly spinning off at a sharp angle.
That's your neighbor's drone.
Yeah.
Our neighbor, there's somebody around here has a drone and occasionally flies it over the house, and it pisses me off because I can see the blinking red light.
Yeah.
As it's going past the bedroom window, and I'm like, there's gotta be laws about that.
I have no idea. It's crazy. Phillips and other researchers have speculated that these orbs may be some form of energy or plasma, though their true nature remains unknown. In some instances, witnesses have described physical effects after encountering the orbs, including feelings of disorientation, nausea, and even burns on their skin. That'd be crazy as shit. UFOs and orbs aren't the only strange things reported in Marley Woods. Numerous sightings of bizarre creatures, cryptids that defy explanation, have been reported. Some have described seeing large wolf-like creatures with glowing eyes, often standing on two legs. Others claim to have seen shadowy figures, humanoid in shape, but moving unnaturally fast. What do you think that could be?
I don't know.
That'd be crazy. Some form of cryptid.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man.
One of the most notorious stories comes from a group of hunters out in the woods one evening when they saw a large bipedal creature lurking among the trees. They described it as covered in thick, dark fur and standing about 7 feet tall. Its eyes glowed red in the moonlight. When they aimed their rifles at it, the creature let out a deep, guttural growl before disappearing into the forest at an impossible speed. Is that Momo?
Could be.
Yeah. Reports like these have led some to speculate that Marley Woods may be home to creatures not yet identified by science, or perhaps something more otherworldly.
Again, are they interdimensional beings?
Could be.
I think Bigfoot might be an interdimensional being.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Yosemite Sam is definitely an interdimensional being.
Yosemite Sam. Yeah.
You're talking about Yosemite.
Yeah. It's not just physical entities that people report encountering in Marley Woods. Some have also experienced poltergeist-like activity in their homes and on their property. Objects have been known to move independently, disembodied voices have been heard, and electronic devices often malfunction without explanation. There's also the unsettling phenomenon of time anomalies. Several individuals... Several individuals...
You had too much to drink.
Several individuals have ventured into the woods, have reported feeling like time has shifted. In some cases, people claimed they had only been gone briefly, only to return home and find several hours had passed.
Honey, you stumbled into a Fey mound. Took you to Summerland.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I want to go so bad. Just take me away. Calgon, take me away.
Yeah. After exploring the unsettling mysteries of Marley Woods, it's clear that this place is a puzzle wrapped in an enigma.
I thought you were going to say igneous.
Igneous.
Fucking igneous.
Is it the work of extraterrestrials, unknown cryptids, or could it be something entirely different? A phenomenon that we can't yet explain? We may never fully understand what's happening in Marley Woods, but one thing is for sure, it's a place that challenges our understanding It's a place that challenges our understanding of reality. And that's it. Short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
Yeah. Have anything else?
No, my crochet project is pissing me off. When the pattern tells you to skip 2 stitches as part of a stitch, and then does not account for that in the decreasing of stitches between the special stitch that requires you to skip 2 stitches every time you perform the special stitch.
Okay.
Every time you skip stitches, you decrease 2 stitches. So if you start out with 10 stitches, and on each side you skip 2 stitches because there's a 2-stitch buffer on the outside of this particular stitch, then you have just condensed your 10 stitches down to 6 stitches. And then I'm supposed to skip 2 stitches again to do the special stitch? I'm not going to have any stitches left.
That's crazy.
It's so,
you might have to redo it.
I gotta figure out if the pattern is written wrong or if I'm reading the pattern wrong. It's unclear.
That's crazy.
There is a YouTube video, and I haven't watched it yet because I've been busy listening
to FaceMut.
I'm re-listening to A Court of Mist and I'm doing the whole Akatar series, and I'm on A Court of Mist and Fury right now, and it's better the second time around. It's so good.
I'll have to re-listen to it when the next book comes out.
Spark or Kindred's Curse Saga, also better the second time around.
Yeah.
I think it's just rereading because you know things.
I'm also going to re-listen to that one when the next book comes out.
Come on, Pen! Throw us a bone! Can we have Burn, please?
Those are really good stories.
Oh my god. That's, Lauren, shout out to Lauren if you're listening, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Messaged me the other day because she's borrowing my copies, and she was, I think it was yesterday, she was like, I think this is the best series I've ever read. And I was like, booyah!
Yeah.
It's so good!
Yeah.
It's so good.
Anyways.
I just hope Burn comes out soon.
Yeah.
Oh, and she messaged me today because I have the first edition paperbacks, which are now discontinued.
Oh, damn.
Or out of print. So she messaged me on Instagram, and she was like, I'm reading Paper Gold because she borrowed my copies.
Right.
They're going... Some of them are the hardback. Those are going... The whole set of 3 is going for $600.
Holy shit.
On Mercari. Best-selling, out of print. It looks, from the picture, it looks like it might be the paperback. Spark of the Everflame. Just Spark of the Everflame. $65.
Wow.
So, I'm sitting on a motherfucking gold mine.
Keep them for a long time and you can sell them. Or
Just
keep 'em.
wait. The special editions ones that I may or may not be getting for Christmas, just imagine how much of those are going to be worth in 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Probably nothing, because these are only worth something because people are going crazy for them right here and right now.
That's crazy.
They're not a long-term investment.
That is crazy. Well, I hope everybody liked this short episode.
Yeah.
I just did it so I can get something out.
Well, don't say that.
What?
It was interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it was interesting, but I don't know. I've been tired a lot and working a lot.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that to, like, minimize your exhaustion.
Yeah.
Just fucking everybody's tired.
Yeah,
It's
this
awful.
mail count sucks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like every time. Yeah. Yep. Just figuring out. I mean, I know I've known, but figured out I've been working for free for a while, Which sucks.
Well, I could have told you that, but
Anyways,
what do I know?
that's the post
I'm
office for
just
you.
a woman. What does a woman know? It's from The Mummy.
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. If you have any stories or requests of anything you want to hear about or know anyone who does, please email me at afraidishpodcast@gmail.com. Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at afraidishpodcast. Tell me what haunted locations you want to hear about or anything paranormal. All the links will be in the show notes. I do have this on YouTube as audio. You can listen to almost anywhere you listen to podcasts. Also, rate and review on Apple Podcasts and rate on Spotify. 5 stars, please. Until next time, don't be afraid of the dark. Be afraid-ish of what's in it. Bye.
Bye. If you are a man interested in a woman, you should take interest in the things that she's interested in, especially if she's interested in books that are written by other women.
Yeah.
Because women write about what they fantasize about.
Yep.
So if your girl is reading fantasy romance books, check out what she's reading, because I guarantee you, she's giving you an instruction manual.